Yo,
Yo,
what's good?
nothing much. Just making some dinner downstairs. What about you?
Chilling.
Making black eyed peas for the first time.
Oh boy. What else you making with it?
Well, I already made the main shit yesterday, like my mac and cheese, and I'm just heating up some ribs right now.
Nice. Got you having a feast over there.
Yep. What's good, Mike? Moonflower Q, Sam. What's goody? Hey, you, get off my mountain. So they said Betty White died from a stroke in her sleep.
A stroke in a sleep?
Yeah.
Wow. So she didn't even wake up.
Nah.
That's crazy. Crazy shit, yo. Rest in peace, man. That was a legend. A legend, yo.
To be honest, the Bob Saget, I'm still shocked Bob Saget passed. I'm not even
Me
gonna lie.
too. That one is shocking also. You know?
Take her to my office.
Sam was good, yo. Mike was good. We gotta have Mike on here when we do like the next movie review.
You saw what?
So we gotta have Mike on here as a guest. So when we do the next movie discussion.
Okay, cool. What's good, Mike?
Remember the song Boom? Who the hell is Rob Jackson? I don't know that person. Rob Jackson?
I never knew that song.
Never heard of him.
You know what? I might sit in my chair today. Fucking.
You was watching Full House. That's what's up.
I know that cast is hurting now.
Alright, they are.
Okay, Mike. You say he's down to do a new movie review. That's what's up.
That's good. We just gotta. We'll pick one. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we got like stuff we're gonna do this year. You know. We'll pick one.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm halfway done with my list.
What list?
The 150 rap albums and shit.
Are you still doing that?
You said what?
You still doing that list?
I mean, I had to take a little break from it because I had to handle some shit. But
Man, my list is done. So my list is finished. When we doing that? That's in February.
yeah, February 13th is the first day.
Okay. Oh boy, that's gonna be big.
Where's that fucking fire stick went out? Shit's always disappearing. Oh, oh, there it is. Hey, you.
What's your favorite football game? Favorite football game all time? I don't know. There's so many. You gotta ask Eric that. Eric probably watching the college game now. Oh, tell Eric I got the CD. It came in today.
Oh, okay, I'll tell him.
Do you like 36 Mafia? Definitely. Underrated group.
I like them. I don't know if I would call them underrated all the way and shit like that. I'll say they don't get enough respect.
They're underrated.
But see, there's a difference. There's a difference and
Well,
shit.
I mean, they're underrated to me because not enough people mention them when it comes to groups, rap groups,
Okay, that part I see what you said.
especially southern rap groups. So
Like compared to like UGK and Outkast
right,
and all them niggas.
even UGK they don't mention a lot. Outkast I always hear. I always hear Outkast. I'm like, is Outkast the only group in the South? I always hear Outkast. They're like Wu Tang Clan. When somebody mention Wu Tang, you know at some point Outkast is gonna come up. I'm talking about like 8 Ball and MJG and the Ghetto Boys and UGK and 36 Mafia. Those groups. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even when Paul Wall and Mike Jones was doing their thing. What if you make music that's not from your region? What about? I don't understand. What's the question? What's the question, Moonflower? I don't get it. But what if you do? Drake makes UK drill, even though you said that he don't like artists who don't like. Well, that's Drake's business. I don't listen to drill, so
Drake, the greatest rapper of all time, I guess.
yo, is that Mo D list new or is that the old list that you talked about weeks ago?
That's the old report card list.
That's the same list that you talked from the book.
Not like the report card in 1987 and shit like that. Yep.
So why is it trending all of a sudden today? I don't understand.
I have no
Because
idea.
because people are saying that the list is different. Like he has Lauryn Hill at number one.
What?
They said it's a '90s list. He has Lauryn Hill at number one and Jay-Z and all of them on there.
Oh yeah, well I think this report card was made in the 90s, late 90s, and that's why it's resurfacing.
So what list was you reading from his book then?
The book was the top 50 MCs that him and Chuck
Oh,
D made.
this is a different one.
I guess so. 'Cause I don't remember Mystical on this one.
I'm like, yo, I'm seeing people
Oh,
post it. I'm like, what's up?
okay, yeah. This was from the Ego Trip magazine,
When was that?
98. You
So
want to?
so
You want to? You said
yeah,
what?
talk about that list
Okay, we can talk about it after. Like we can mention
because
it.
I'm not understand. I'm like, Reg mentioned this list like months ago. Like, where y'all been?
Because he made different report cards. So this one was from the 90. The one we talked about, the first report
Mhm.
card was from 87 and shit like that. So
Yeah, but didn't he have like Biggie? Wasn't Biggie on that list that you talked about?
yeah, that top that there's a God on the mic. Yeah, Biggie was on that list.
So that wasn't from '87 then.
The book which I read from that was from 2003.
Hmm.
But I mentioned the report card and stuff
Oh,
like that because I was like he mentioned all that shit.
so what is he like the hip hop fucking grade teacher now? I don't understand. Like people is in the uproar of like over the grades that he's giving. I'm like, why do you people care?
Especially from a list from 1998. I
Right?
mean,
They all. I've never seen the list until today. So the fact that he
I've
was
never I never knew he did a one for Ego Trip. So
the fact that he was doing all these lists for like all these years, I'm like nobody cared because we didn't talk about this shit.
I still can't wait till we do a Kumo D review just to.
Oh God, do we have to? Is it a must to do it? I mean,
I mean,
he good and all, but he's not on my list of MCs all time. You
Kumo
know,
D.
everybody that he's naming on this list is better than him lyrically. So I'm like, why do people care so much that he's doing this? You know what I'm saying? It'll be one thing if it's like Royce the 5'9" grading other spitters like him. Like it's cool Mo D. Like come on, I never felt like he was some great lyricist.
Oh wow,
You know,
y'all
he
need to stop sleeping on
he
Modi.
okay. He had some hits. He okay for what he did, but like come on, if we talking like 50 MC list, you ain't making it to me.
I mean, that's your decision and shit.
Would you put? Come on, Reg. Would you put him on 50 MCs all time list? You putting him on 50 MCs all time?
Mm.
What are you going by? You going by the bars or you going by the legacy? Because I'm going by the bars. I'm not going by legacy and shit. Ashley was
When
good.
the
See you.
time comes, I'll let you know. What's up,
When the
Ashley?
time, what does that mean? When the time comes.
Because like I said, my list is always subject to change. Like I got my top 20 down pat, but I'm just saying I mean he was gonna be on my list, but I don't know if I put him on my top 50.
You're not making mine. I'm sorry. Sorry, Mo D.
So you put LL over Modi.
You damn right. What you mean?
Yeah,
You damn right.
same.
LL got more classics. Yeah, you know. Mo D was good, but yeah, if I got to pick between him and LL is definitely on my list. Top 10 all time.
I'm gonna check on my food and I'll be right
Yeah.
back. Kumo D. Feel the heartbeat. Feel the heartbeat. Dun, dun, dun.
Power was good. Mo D is good. He's a legend, but he's not making my top 50. Lupe Fiasco doing gangster rap, that's like I can't even fathom that. That don't even sound right. Run DMC, one of the best rap groups ever. Wild Wild West, exactly. That's his like biggest hit, Joni. That's his biggest hit. He was good. He's a legend. But if we talking top 50 spitters, he's not making my list. You know, he had some other hits though, but Wild Wild West is like the song that everybody knows him for.
Nah, but for real though, I can't wait for this review, yo.
Okay,
I'm ready to start whenever y'all are. What's up, Joni?
was good.
All right. She said the only Kumo D song I know is Wild Wild West. Oh damn.
That's the song everybody knows him for.
Well, I know him for How You Like Me Now, All
Yeah,
Night Long.
yeah.
How cool can one black man be? I mean,
Mm.
they want money. I go to work. I might be the only Kumo D fan on here. Okay.
Yeah, not the only comedy. He good. I'm talking about top 50 all time. I don't think he's making my list for top 50 all time. He's good. He's a legend. You know what I'm saying? Is people should know who he is, but top 50 all time. Come on now, that's a stretch.
So you will put like Melly Mel and Grandmaster Caz over him?
If we talking like 80s rap, yeah, they gotta make it. Melly Mel and Grandmaster Flash, Treacherous 3, they gotta make it. You know, Curtis Blow. Johnny said I was born in 95. 95 was a good year. It was a great year for music.
Oh, I was born in '95 too, Joni. What's up?
Oh, look at you.
I don't reveal my age like that, but okay. All right. Q said I heard Lupe Fiasco's making a gangster rap album.
Come on, man. That don't even sound right.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Hip Hop Review. This is your boy Reg in the building. I got the instigator, the one, the only try on the building.
What up?
All right, today. Well, technically, yesterday was supposed to have been my last day before I went on break, but I decided, you know what? Let's just do this fucking review because I've been on some West Coast shit lately, and we're still kind of on the NWA of things, and we're going to talk about one of the greatest gangster rap albums ever, Living Like Hustlers, Above the Law. And we're also going to talk about their 1991 EP, Vocally Pimpin' and stuff like that.
Huh? I thought we were just doing one album.
Oh no, we're doing. I said it was a double review.
No, you said one.
Nah,
You only sent me.
I said it was a double review.
I only listened to the EP. I didn't listen to the other one.
Ah, damn.
Cause I thought you said it was. You didn't put that in the text. You said the EP.
Yeah, I showed you the album a couple times. I texted you way back. Ah,
I, don't- I,
damn.
don't- I only wrote shit for the EP. I didn't know we were doing two.
So you don't remember nothing from Living Like Hustlers like that, or
I never listened to that album.
ah,
I only listened to the EP that we was talking about with the 9 songs.
damn. Okay. How we gonna do this, man? Shit. Fuck. Wow. Do you want to like listen to the album quick, or what? Or already?
You want me to listen to the album now?
Nah, 'cause I literally said we were gonna do a double review on this shit. Literally.
Then why did you send me the EP then? I don't understand. I thought we was just
Because
talking.
I said the EP. I said we're gonna listen to the album. But the EP was only you can only listen to it on YouTube because it's not really on streaming sites like that. That's the thing.
I don't even. But you didn't put that in the text though. You only put "Living Like Hustlers." You didn't put the EP in it.
Yeah, and I sent you the EP in the text in the group me, either in the group me or the
I
regular.
thought you just sent me the EP because we could discuss the EP and that's it.
Oh shit. Okay. Damn. So fuck. How we gonna do this now? And you just listen to the EP.
Yeah, I just listened to the EP.
Fuck. Okay. Cause like the album goes with the EP. That's the thing.
The album goes with the EP.
Well, it's like the EP's like it's like the EP was like their Kill at Will. Their it was like a little unleash shit from the album, kind of, sort of. Let's just talk about the EP since you just listened to it. Then, ah, box, damn. Do you want to just you can just talk about the EP right now, or if I?
Let's do it.
All right. That's awkward, but shit. Now we can just pre-record. You can just pre-record Living Like Hustlers, and I'll just
Okay.
yeah, we can just do that. Fuck it. All right, so we're just gonna talk about the vocally pimping EP and stuff like that. That was came out in 1991. Above the Law was pretty much West Coast hip hop group from Ruthless Records. You know, they were kind of in the whole NWA family. Have you ever heard of NW? I mean, Above the Law before?
Yes. Well, I know the Uncle Sam's Curse album. And that was a big album for them in '94. I know that one.
You already know the okay, cool, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a big shit for 94. Yeah, I'm familiar with them pretty much. This I really just got into their music from listening to this album.
Right.
I know they were affiliated. I know they were affiliated with Easy E. You know, fucking Code 187, one of the most underrated West Coast producers and shit like that. My opinion, I feel like they really created, like they really brought the G Funk out, in my opinion.
Right.
Like Dre learned from that and he applied it to like the Niggas for Life album and the Chronic and all that shit, in my
Mm-hmm.
opinion. But yeah, man, just the way they're used to just the synthesizers and all that shit was just very unique, very dope. Um, yeah, man, definitely a very, very, very underrated hip hop group. Rest in peace to KMG, by the way. So they signed to Ruthless Record. Oh, the members include Cole 187, DJ Total Chaos, KMG, and Go Mac. Um, Pretty much what happened was with this album, I mean, with this group, they signed to Ruthless Records in 1989, and so they pretty much was working in 1990. In 1990, they came out with like the Living Like Hustlers, which we're gonna talk about that later on tonight. Just pre-record that, just say my thoughts on that one and shit like that. And so what Dre was definitely working closely with Cole 187, especially on that album and whatnot too. Then fast forward to 1991, you know what I'm saying? They dropped an EP they called Vocally Pimpin' and shit like that, which was pretty much just like five new songs, and then they had a couple remixes and shit like that too. The EP pretty much was just like a lot of people consider pretty much among the very first G Funk release, like before the Chronic, Doggy
Right.
Style, all of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why like I said, the reason why I say that was just how even sonically it was very different from like the Living Like Hustlers, because like with the Living Like Hustlers was like more hardcore, laid back. I mean, not hardcore, but it was like more. It had its G funkness, but it was still look heavy. Like it still was had influence like straight out of Compton
Right.
in a way and stuff like that. And with Above the Law, they were definitely into that whole pimping lifestyle and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just definitely add their own steez to it. Yeah, man, very, very, very dope. Very, very dope group. And they're like a West Coast group. I never hear a lot of people mention like that. When
Right.
it comes to that era, because it's always the NWAs, maybe Compton's Most Wanted and shit like that. But you never really hear a lot of people talk about Above the Law, especially when it comes to like their first three albums and stuff like that. So yeah, man, most definitely. I'm gonna go downstairs to check on something real quick.
All right. That whole Lupe thing, I'm not even. That don't even sound right. Lupe a gangster rapper? Nah, that wouldn't sound right. This list is crazy. We got to talk about this list because I think Komo D was high as fuck when he did this list. This nigga got Puff Daddy on the list. Puff Daddy. I don't know Puffy forever writing his own shit. It's crazy. Favorite character from Full House? I mean Uncle Jesse. That was the start of the show, man. You know, I mean for the most part, when you tune in to Full House, you want to see Uncle Jesse. You know, he was hilarious on that show.
All right. Okay, so let me just show y'all what the album cover looks like. So that's the album cover right there.
Yeah.
Pretty straightforward album cover and shit like that. So, okay. This EP has 9 songs. Let's get this shit started. Track number 1, the Prelude. Pretty nice little intro. I love that fucking beat. Nice usage of that Curtis Mayfield sample and stuff like that. No, it's just them talking about how they're doing well. They had a very dope year. Talking about the Living Like Hustlers year and stuff like that. It was touring and selling. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention they also around the time Living Like Hustlers came out, they actually had a physical altercation with Ice Cube and like his lynch mob crew and stuff like that.
Wow.
Yeah, because this was around the time when Cube left NWA.
Mm.
It's been said that Easy E kind of sent them to whoop his ass or some shit like that. That's and then they had like a huge ass fight and what's his name? King's son. He actually jumped in and saved Cube and stuff
Wow.
like that allegedly. So
Ice Cube got saved from an ass whooping. Wow.
that's what I heard.
That's
And
crazy.
if you guys watched the Straight Outta Compton movie, they kind of depicted it. They kind of depicted it in that fucking movie and shit like that too. So yeah, man. But I feel like certain parts got over exaggerated like that because come on, like I mean the fight was true, but they try to make Q out like a sucker. I don't know about almost all of that, but anyway. So the Prelude, this is pretty much a nice little intro, nice way to start off the EP and shit.
Yeah, this was dope. I definitely like the way it started off, and you got a nice beat, nice bass line. I love the Solar Soul sample. You got the scratching on there, and you got the of the law saying, "Now I got many honeys, but none I treat the same. Some that make me money, and some that work that thing." Fire track to start off this EP.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Then we're gonna get into playing your game. Very, very dope track. Probably my favorite track off this EP. And so with this one, it's just pretty much talking about, just talking about the traditional style, talking about them being the max players. I'm just gonna say this right now, and I was mostly trying to save this for the Living Like Hustlers, but Cole 187 got one of the best voices in hip hop, like dead ass.
Hmm.
Just the way he was flowing, like, so you can call me what you want, but I'm a pimp. I can give you just enough to please you, but I'll never like just that sloppy kind of
Right.
yet polished kind of flow with that unorthodox kind of voice, kind of is reminiscent of like Bootsy or some shit like that too. Like both Cole 187 and Cocaine 2.
I hear
Like
a lot of E40 in them.
yeah, but is E40 was more. How can I put this? E40 was more hyped up, like amped up
Hmm.
compared to them. They had like a more laid back, like
Right.
you can say. I think Simulator had their similarities, but I never saw a lot of them between them. But this was definitely a very dope track, in my opinion. Love those
Hmm.
samples they use.
Yeah, this is a dope song. It's just basically them like doing a lot of talking on here. It plays out like an interlude. But it
Right,
was nice. It's a nice beat.
definitely, definitely. Now we're gonna get into Dose of the Megaflex. Um, this one uses the Tom Tom Club sample, which I know a lot of y'all should know about that sample. It's being used from everybody. Mariah Carey, of course. Very, very, very dope track. Of course, it's just them doing that thing on some braggadocio kind of shit. I love it.
Yeah, this was dope. Love the bass line, the pianos. You got I want to say it was Cole 87. I was saying a bit of info to the hoes and bitches. KMG and certain motherfucking stitches. Loved his verse on that, and the beat was fire.
Fire indeed. I now I'm gonna go and get to For the Funka Fit featuring Cocaine. Very, very dope track. Nice little play on the One Nation Under a Groove and whatnot. Yeah, man, definitely a very nice track when it comes to them. Talking about making money and shit like that. Cole 1 and 7 definitely did his thing on this track right here. Fucking love it.
Yeah, very nice beat, real funky track. Yeah, he should have had Parliament on the track with him because it had that P Funk vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? Loved the way that they were rhyming like a '80s old school flow.
Oh
Classic
wow.
record right here.
Yeah, definitely old school flow indeed and shit like that. Alright, now we're gonna get into Wicked. Wicked was a pretty cool track. It pretty much starts off with like them, talking loud during the Pledge of Allegiance and shit like that. Just being mad fucking disrespectful, which that shit would not fly today by any means. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? But
right.
you know, I had no issue with it. People can be sensitive as fuck. But anyway, it's just pretty much talking about like the scandals when it comes to politics and just
Mm,
how the dangerous politicians can do, like to go through fucking lengths and shit like that.
right,
Very, very, very dope track. This could have easily been on Living Like Hustlers too.
right. Yeah, nice beat. I like the line where he said, and to the nigga with the house on the hill, wake your ass up and listen to the real. And they basically was us talking about like how the government is shiesty and how they feel secure when they in their gated communities and they won't take a trip to the hood and shit like that. And I thought that was great.
Yeah, definitely, definitely fucking great. After that, it's the Living Like Hustlers Gmix. Um, Honestly, I felt like that song should not have had a remix, in my opinion.
Right.
Because the original was just so dope, which I'm gonna say my thoughts on that and shit like that. But yeah, the original was just so dope and so fucking ill with that bass line. Yeah. If anything, I wouldn't have minded they put it if they did a remix of Murder Rap or some shit like that. So
Right. Yeah, this was dope. This was I love the beat. The beat was definitely fire. And KMG saying his KMG is knowledge most greatly. Some people like me, most people hate me. In other words, I kick my gift. Do you be sleeping, KMG? Nah, I don't drift. Loved his verse on that. Oh, that was a dope ass record.
yeah, I definitely hear you on that. All right, track number 8, BML commercial. Okay, so story with that. Originally, BML stood for Black Mafia Life, which we all know that to be their second studio album. Originally, that was supposed to have came out in '92, but it actually came out in '93. I want to say it came out a little late, I think due to like sample clearance issues and whatnot. And so the crazy thing about that, and this is what a lot of West Coast heads say, was that when Dre came out with the Chronic, a lot of cats say that Dre kind of stole some of them techniques from Cole 187. That's what certain people say and shit.
Wow,
So
wow,
if Black Mafia Life would have came out in '92, it could have been maybe bigger than the Chronic if
right.
that happened and shit like that too. So and I'm not coming out hard on the Chronic because Chronic all motherfucking day. And of
Right,
course, Black Mafia Live, that's actually my favorite Above the Law album, to be honest with you,
right.
though. But I'm not gonna be one to say that Dre stole from Cole 187, in my opinion, because Dre was, I feel like, because Dre was working closely with DJ Yella and shit like that too around that time too. So because a lot of people say certain tracks that Yella did, but we're not going to get into all of that. But I just feel like both of them had very different kind of styles and shit like that too. So that's just a little story behind that.
I think it was dope. It had like a gangster bounce to it.
Yeah,
You got like the radio DJ talking, and like the callers calling in and asking the group, about the Black Mafia album, and they waiting on the group's new shit, and I thought it was dope.
shit. Yeah, very dope track. And then finally, we got the For the Funk of It, the Pimp Sex Channel. Pretty dope beat. You know what I'm saying? Um, Again, another track I wouldn't have really given a remix, but it's all good and shit.
What's this? For the Pimp instrumental,
Yeah.
it was cool. Why did they have like they have like a radio edition of like the same song and an instrumental? I don't understand.
See, a lot of people when people first started making EP, they didn't really know how to make a lot of them right and shit like that.
Right,
Well, besides 100 Miles and Running and Kill at Will and all that shit.
right. Just Digital Underground did it right when they had the this is an EP release.
That them too.
That's some of they dope as shit on the EP. You know.
Mhm. Yeah, but overall, this is a very dope EP. It's an important EP in my opinion when it comes to West Coast hip hop. I personally feel like this one really set off the stage for G Funk in
Right.
general and stuff like that.
Mm,
Even though personally, and this might be my opinion, I kind of felt like EPMD were the real pioneers when it comes to like G Funk,
yeah.
especially coming from like their first two albums.
Right.
But I feel like Above the Law just lit the match for it
They lit the
and shit
match.
like that. Like they lit the match, but
Mm,
what Dre did was another story and shit too.
right.
Um, we're gonna definitely do the Living Like Hustlers tonight. Just let me know when you listen to that album because I'm still gonna be finishing up with dinner and shit like that. But I will give this EP a 4.5 out of 5. It's out of print and it kind of goes for a stupid amount of money. So yeah,
Yeah. This was dope. It has the great G Funk production, and the songs were hit. I just didn't understand why they had like a radio edition and an instrumental for the same song on here. But it was dope. Definitely give it 4 mics.
yeah, definitely hear you on that. All right, I can't wait to get your reaction on Living Like Hustlers and shit.
Well, I don't think it's gonna be a whack album. So at this point, I pretty much know what we discussing with these artists.
Right. All right. I'm gonna stay on for probably like another 15 minutes then. Shit.
Ronnie, where you been? You late? Did Bama win? I didn't watch the game.
Let me look up this Lupe Gangsta album. 'Cause
Oh
y'all gotta
God,
be.
yo, you gotta look at this. You gotta look at the. We gotta talk about the Kumo D list because this is ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
This nigga, this this
Okay.
nigga got Puff Daddy. He gave Puff Daddy a B plus. Puff Daddy never write his rhymes. How the fuck you giving him a B plus? For
All
what?
right.
And he gave Nas a beat. And you gonna tell me that Puff Daddy is better than Nas?
Okay. Let's see this shit. Let's see this shit.
Oh, Georgia won 33-18. Wow, that's a blow. I know Eric is happy. That's why he's not here right now. He probably drinking.
All right. So he gave Jay Z a B. He gave DMX.
That's retarded.
He gave
What?
DMX a B plus.
What?
He gave Master P a C plus.
Wow.
He gave Big Pun a B. He gave
He gave
Snoop
Big
Dogg.
Pun a B.
Yeah.
Wow. Did anybody get an A?
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Bro, he gave Drake a B plus. Like, you mean to tell me Drake is on the same level as Nas?
Wait, where's Drake at?
Somebody said he gave Drake a B plus on he put Drake on the list.
I'm not seeing Drake. This is from the '90s. Ego Trip.
Does he have another list that just came out or something?
Well, I don't fucking know, yo. What the?
What the fuck? And the shit is trending. That's what I don't understand.
Well, I'm reading the trending one right now with from the '90s.
Mystical got an A.
Yeah.
Wow. You can't tell me Mystical better lyrically than Nas.
All right. Snoop Dogg got a B plus. Nas got a B.
That's crazy.
Corrupt got a B plus.
Crazy.
Lauryn Hill got an A plus. Redman got a B plus. Keith Murray got a B plus.
So he
Ice
didn't
Cube.
give you only gave Lauren and Mystical A's.
Hold on. Ice Cube got a B plus. Too Short got a C plus. Black got B plus. Most Def B plus. Busta Rhymes got an A. Tretch got an A. Method Man got an A. Raekwon got a B plus. Common got a B plus. Rascals got a B plus.
What?
Biggie got an A plus. Tupac got an A. Mace got a C plus. Puffy got a B.
How the
Cannabis
fuck
got
is
a B
Puffy
plus.
getting? How are you grading Puffy?
Miss a Buckshot got a B. Foxy Brown and Lil Kim. Mac 10 Sticky Fingers got B's. And Mystical got an A.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy.
The disrespect. Well, I wonder where Outkast was at. Hold on. Because they were high in
Oh
98.
man, yo. Did you read the groups? Cause he have the groups on here. The
Wow, what
Beastie
kind
Boys and Heavy D and the Boys and shit.
Oh, that's the 1990 list and shit. Okay.
Oh, what? I thought that was
That's
the
the
same list he
80s.
was reading. Huh?
No,
Was
the
that the same
80s
list he
list.
doing?
The 80s list, he did that way back in 87, 88. The one I just read was from 98. He likes
So
he likes to do this shit.
okay, so the list with Public Enemy and Heavy D and the Boys is from the 80s,
Yes.
and the list that you're reading with Jay Z is from the 90s.
Yes.
Oh, is that why it's trending because of the 90s report card?
Yeah, yes.
What the fuck?
He he like
Half of these people is B's, yo.
he likes to do report cards of rappers and shit. Like
How about he grade himself? What did he give himself? A A plus? So you mean to tell me you're better lyrically than Nas? No. No, you ain't Kumo D. Fuck is he talking about?
yo,
DMX got a B plus, so Kumo D is better than DMX lyrically.
Kumo D.
Puff Daddy? How the fuck did Puff Daddy get a B plus? With the likes of Redman? Puff Daddy's not a better lyricist than Redman. I'm sorry. Never. He have nothing that's fucking touching Redman's discography.
I agree.
You got one good album. The grading categories are like he's going off of vocabulary and articulation, creativity, originality, versatility, voice, records, stage presence, sticking to themes, and innovating rhythms. And how the fuck Puff Daddy got a B plus? I have no idea. He must have paid him. That makes no sense. Bro, are you seeing this? Are you seeing the scores for Puff Daddy? The one category, yo, the one category Puffy got a 10 in his records. That's because he paid everybody off for those records. You had
Uh,
help. What was like the one song that Puff Daddy had that was a big hit without nobody on it? He don't have it. Everything he had was a feature. All About the Benjamins. Biggie and Little Kim and the Lox is on that. You know what I'm saying? Victory. Busta Rhymes and Biggie is on that. You know what I'm saying? Like even the Keisha Cole joint. Keisha Cole made that song last night a hit. It wasn't Puff Daddy. He has no hit single by himself. It's all the hit singles he had was with people. How the fuck does he have a 10? I don't get that.
where he was in Bad Boy for Life by himself.
No, that had Mark Curry and who else was on that? Somebody else was on that joint with him. With the Bad Boy for Life joint.
This is Bad Boy for Life.
A B plus, a B plus. So Puff Daddy's on the same level lyrically with Common and with Razzcast. Like what? Kumodi got to come on the show and explain this. So I'm not feeling this list, and for it to be trending, I'm like, yo, I see everybody posting this shit on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody said, they rather see Drake with an A plus than Puffy with a B. Black Rob. Oh, Black Rob was on it. Okay, I thought it was Mark Curry and somebody else. Is Black Rob that was on that? Nah, it's not worst rappers list. This is his list that he's grading some of the top MCs, and a lot of them got B plus. G Dep was on that. I thought Mark Curry was on that joint. Are y'all talking about the remix? There's a remix for Bad Boys for Life, not the remix joint. Yeah, Mark Curry's on the original, the remix. There's a remix for that joint. I think MLP was on the remix too. Kumo D. This is Kumo D's '90s list that he's grading some of the top MCs, and it is half of them got B plus or C plus. He gave an A. He gave an A to Mystical. Is Mystical really that good lyrically? I don't know. That's this list. I think Mo D was drunk when he made this list, yo. How does Mystical get an A but Nas get a B? You know what I'm saying? I don't get that. Mystical got no storytelling tracks like I Give You Power. Is he that great lyrically?
Yeah,
Mystical is that great?
in my opinion, he
So
is.
he's better than Nas. He's better than Common. He's better than Razzcast. Mos
Well,
Def. Come on,
he's not. Well, he's not better than Nas or Common.
bro. He's the
Raz,
last one that got an A on this list. He's like the last one on the list.
they gotta say. I guess he's for last. I guess.
So Mystical is better than Jay-Z lyrically, but I never hear nobody say Mystical is in their top 5 all time.
Like I said, Mystical is an acquired taste to a lot of people, but nigga is lyrical as fuck. In my personal opinion, I'm just
He gave Master P. So you mean to tell me Puff Daddy is better than Master P? He gave Master P a C plus.
I don't know what all that.
What the fuck? He gave Mace a C plus. You mean to tell me Puff Daddy is better than Mace lyrically? Where? He gave Mace a C plus.
Mark
What
Nash over here. Shout out to Mark Nash.
Bro.
He over here doing the best rap of all time debate.
Bro, I'm not going over. I went there this morning. I ain't going over there because them niggas is bugging. They
What is
got
it?
fucking Rick Ross in top tier lyricists. I'm like, no, Rick Ross is good, but he's not no top tier rapper. Nah. I ain't going over there. Cause he gonna have me getting into a fucking argument with them people over there. They bugging. They like niggas is like picking Gucci Man is a top tier lyricist. Where?
Gooch, Gooch,
Where? Where? How Sway?
Gucci.
Gucci Man? Jeezy? I'm like, come on. I'm good. I went in there. I said hi and bye, and I gave I gave some of my picks. I'm not going in there because every time I go on there, it's I'm hearing like fucking blasphemy on there.
Ronnie said,
They have to be.
favorite above the lost song. Oh man, murder rap.
They have to be. They have to be. It's teenagers that's in there, man. Because I don't know anybody that sit there and be like Rick Ross is a top tier lyricist. No, they talking about lyrics. They had Gucci Man and Jeezy top tier lyricists. I'm like Gucci Man, what? I can't recite one fucking Gucci Man line, yo.
I got living in a living.
Oh man, holy shit. I don't prefer no region. I love all regions. We just talk about the lyricism for some of these artists. And dudes had Gucci Man and Jeezy in top tier with Jay Z and Nas. I'm like, when? What have they done that they had a hip hop quotable? When did Jeezy ever have a hip hop quotable? For what? This dude was drunk. He gave Too Short a C plus.
I would at least give
Yo,
it a B.
is Tretch lyrically an A plus to you?
Yeah,
Tretch is an A plus to you?
yeah. That part,
Bro, this
like the Buster Stretch Method Man, I have no issue with that part.
bro, but some of the best spitters on here is Black Thought is not a B plus. Black Thought is not a B plus. I want to know how he's grading some of these artists, yo.
Jeezy Hip Hop Quotable was on that Rest in Peace Shawty Law remix.
I've never liked Jeezy shit. I can't quote nothing from him. I don't like none of his songs. I think he was overrated. Same with Gucci Man. Nah, Jermaine wasn't. This was just for like some of the lyricists, not Jermaine should have been on this list because he gave Puffy a B plus. He should have. I wonder what kind of grade he would have had JD on. You know, and JD actually wrote. He actually is a songwriter, not Puffy. Puffy like he paid for songwriters. He had ghostwriters. JD is an actual songwriter. No, I don't think Black Thought is the best. I think he's one of the best. I don't think he's the main one. If Black Thought had to do a versus now, he's using all the root shit because he has no solo shit. So he's gonna use the root stuff and basically features that he's done.
He does have some solo shit.
What, that EP shit? That shit was garbage. Come on. Nobody was bumping that EP shit he did with Ninth Wonder. I'm talking about like a real solo album. He doesn't have that. You know? He's a great MC, but it's like if he battles somebody, he gotta battle with the Roots records. You know what I'm saying? He got to battle with the features he's did. He did a lot of features over the years.
Your Moonflower, you kind of disrespected me. You said you thought I was in my 40s. What the fuck?
Reg look that old?
Right, like
Nobody was bumping those EPs. That shit he was doing with Ninth Wonder, that shit wasn't good. What do you remember from that? What classical songs were from that EP,
I
Moonflower?
don't remember shit from that EP.
Exactly. There was nobody. I would listen to that shit. That shit was not good.
Joni said, "I thought you were 30." God damn.
You look that. He looked that old.
Shit.
Andy Fantano. Well, I don't watch fucking Needle Drop. I could kill us. What do you think? He don't represent this culture. So because Needle Drop like it, you gonna like it too? If Needle Drop tell you to jump off a bridge, you gonna do it? Who cares what he think? I have my own taste. I don't follow what everybody think. I don't like it. I thought it was whack. If Black Thought got a battle right now, he got to use the Roots records. Who he beating? He ain't beating Nas. He ain't beating Jay with that shit.
So who's gonna see that Bel Air reboot?
Not me. I refuse. I'm good on the reboots, man. I sat through a whole season of watching I Know What You Did Last Summer. They did a whole show for that movie, and nothing connects the show to the movie. Nothing. It was terrible. Just leave the reboots alone, Hollywood. Try to get new creative ideas and start and do something different. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But
come on. I grew up on Bel Air. I'm not gonna watch the reboot of that show. Dead End Hip Hop. They don't know what they talking about either. I don't watch them. You know who I do watch though? I watch Reg Thompson. That's who I watch because he
I
know his
watched
shit.
I watched that A rap too.
Yes, because we know our shit. That's who I watch. I watch Mark Nash. You know what I'm saying? I watch Nostalgic, the Slickhead podcast on Instagram. That's who I watch. People that know what they talking about.
I
You
watched
know what I'm
Mike's
saying?
movies.
Bridging the Gap podcast. That's who I watch. They know what they talking about. Not fucking clowns like Dead End Hip Hop and Needle Drop. I don't watch these cats.
I watched Prim's Hood Cinema.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Dope Decibel. I watch him. You
Ashley
know,
Miller, shout out to her.
Luke James. I watch him. Shout out to him.
Ashley Says So.
You know what I
T.I.
mean?
What I Said, shout out to them.
Right.
Oh, by the way, congratulations to Ashley for getting 10,000 subscribers and shit like that. Congratulations.
Congrats to all.
Wow, this song is ill as fuck. You ever heard that Ultra Magnetic MC song Biscuit and Eggs?
Nah, I never heard that one.
That shit. Yo, where would you put Cool Keith in your lyricists? Top lyricists?
He's a lot better than Puff Daddy. You just know what I'm saying? Cole kicked out his own lane. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody sounded like him. No, I don't watch too many of these cats on YouTube, man. You know, the front stoop. I fuck with them because they know what they talking about.
I need that Black Elvis album.
Black Elvis.
Yeah.
Cool Keith he just had his own style, man. Like he sound different from everybody else. His production was different. I'm good on Lupe, man. I listened to enough Lupe already.
I'm gonna stay on for 5 more minutes. Better lyricist, Cool Keith or MC Shan? Oh, Keith all the way.
Dr. Octagon, yes.
Hey, I got a question for you. Better alter ego. Better alter ego, Dr. Octagon or Slim Shady?
Oh man. I'm going with Doc Octagon. I'm going with
Okay.
Doc Octagon. I feel like even when Eminem is Eminem, he's still Slim Shady. So you know,
I felt like Slim Shady was just more out there, ballsier and shit like that.
like,
Okay, I got another question.
oh,
Black on both sides or blowout cone?
Black on Both Sides.
Ooh,
Love that album. One of the best rap solo debuts ever.
I love black on both sides, but I have to go blowout cone on this one.
Well, I think that's most def best solo album.
Same.
You know what I'm saying? Like he was in the pocket on that album.
Yeah, man. Very dope. Omi says mathematics, rock and roll. Um, just such a timeless album, in my opinion. One of the best that came out of Ruckus too.
Yes, definitely.
All
He was
right.
great.
Okay. Return of the Funky Man or Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous.
Oh man, I gotta go with Big L, man.
Same.
That's not even my favorite Lord Finesse album. I love The Awakening.
I like The Awakening, but I'm more of a Return of the Funky Man. The Awakening kind of has some filler to me.
Really?
Yeah, it was okay. I liked it, but it was
Mm.
like, yeah.
Big L, man. Big L was just super talented. You know, like he had people like rewinding the tape just to hear what he said. You know what I'm saying? Like when you hear joints
Right.
like School Days and I should have wore rubber and shit. Like man, he didn't care. He was just saying whatever he felt like saying. Yep. That's what I heard. Was that for real? Like Nas was scared of him?
Who? Big L?
Yeah.
That's a legend. I don't know if it's true or not.
Not if Nas was scared of Big L, what does that tell you? You know what I'm saying? The hip hop list is gonna be February, first week of February,
13.
the 13th. Okay, the day before Valentine's Day. That's when we're doing it. Proud Family. I never watched that.
Love the Proud Family. But I do admit it had some issues to it. They're gonna reboot that February.
Are they?
Yeah.
My mom ain't gonna be. She gonna be on here, man. We ain't set a date for that. She'll be here.
Don't worry, y'all will meet her.
Sam is anxious to ask her questions and shit. You want to know about that Luther backstage meetup, right?
Question.
Yeah.
What you think of this album?
That's her last great album to me. I did not like the other albums, Strong with Every Tear and My Life Too and all that. Blueprint, Click, the Click is great, man. One of the best. You know what I'm saying? All of them. Helter Skelter, OGC, Smith and Wesson, um, Buckshot. They all great. I fuck with them definitely. That's like family to me. You know what I'm saying? Like just they always was cool with me. So
I hated the way Moesha ended.
I don't even
Not
remember the last episode.
it ended on a cliffhanger. Somebody was pregnant and then Miles got kidnapped.
Oh wow.
And Moesha fainted and shit. I agree with Try. Breakthrough was Mary J's last good album.
What you think about the album?
Yeah, it was pretty good. Her last good album, her last great album and shit.
Yeah.
I heard she's working on a new one.
Yep.
So
Supposedly. Do you smoke chronic? Reg does. That's the weed head over here.
not a chronic.
Uh,
But yeah, I'm gonna call this video an end so you can listen to Living Like Hustlers and shit. But this was a very dope episode.
yeah.
It's gonna be the last reviews I'm gonna do until my we come back for the Janet Jackson documentary and shit like that. I guess like you're gonna watch it as soon as 8. You're gonna watch it at 8 o'clock or you
Is
or
that
like
Janet?
yeah.
Yeah. When it come on, I'm gonna watch it.
Okay, cool. Same. All right, cause I know I'm gonna watch it during when I'm at work and shit like that. But
Right.
yeah, definitely gonna talk about that shit. You know, y'all would see me that. But I'm still gonna probably do some chats.
Right.
I'm working on this Murder Inc. What the beef and shit like that.
Oh,
Hopefully, I'll have that done this week.
Murder Inc. You're back with Murder Inc.
You said what?
You're back with Murder Inc. now.
The super group.
Oh, the super group. Oh boy.
Yeah, man. But appreciate this try. Let me know when you heard the album and shit like that.
I'm listening to it now.
All right, bet. All right, and I hope y'all have a good night.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.